As the situation continues to worsen in Gaza, the South African government says an announcement by Israel giving 1.1 million people 24 hours to leave northern Gaza will lead to further catastrophe since there are not enough resources to host evacuees. Palestinian ambassador in South Africa, Hanan Gerard, says they are facing a tragic situation.
As far as Israel admitted that it has dropped more than 6,000 bombs on Gaza alone, we are talking about 300 kilometers squares in that small area, killing more than 1,700 Palestinians, injuring more than 7,000 Palestinians. More than 400,000 Palestinians have been displaced from their homes, sheltering now in 92 UNRWA schools. There is no electricity supplies, no food supplies, no water supplies. World Health Organization today issued an appeal, a warning from a catastrophe in the health sector if there was no peaceful corridor or safe corridor to be opened.
But Israeli authorities have defended their position as the conflict escalates.
It's a war that was forced on us by a brutal, inhuman terror organization. Since Saturday morning, we see the immense support by the international community.
The South African government is also following on the confirmation that some South Africans died in the raging battle in the Middle East.
We have been notified that 2 South African nationals have died in this ongoing conflict between Palestine and Israel. The verification process is currently underway because one of the individuals is reported to have an Israeli ID number. So we need to determine whether there is dual citizenship or what the picture is. On behalf of the South African government, we'd like to pass a message of sincere condolences to the families and the loved ones of our 2 nationals. Our missions in Ramallah and Tel Aviv are coordinating efforts and also rendering consular assistance and services to the families of our nationals.
Meanwhile, both sides have touched on the contentious issue around the atrocities that were committed by Hamas.
When you say no evidence, I find that quite an interesting question. They are so proud of what they did. They videoed it themselves and they posted it to social media. Beheadings. They are proud of what they did. When they took women that had been to a party on the border, a music festival under the symbol of peace. They paraded her in the streets as people were cheering. All of these videos are there to see.
On the Israeli allegations of killing civilians and beheading of babies, which were unethically and unprofessionally adopted by many Western media outlets, this is completely shame that these media outlets follow such lies and Israeli propaganda without making simple efforts to check the reality of these allegations.
Khayelihle, Khumalo, SABC News, Pretoria.